Yeah, for the last couple of days now we've been thinking about it. We've been looking at the weather and yeah, it was a little bit of a funny period on Sunday, Monday when we weren't really sure what was happening. But now the Route du Rhum starts tomorrow, so it's still a single-handed transat to do on a trimaran. So all the emotions and stress are coming back. So getting out the channel will be a lot easier than it was forecast to begin with. So it's a bit nicer winds. It's still upwind, 15, 20 knots, and maybe a bit less. But then pretty quickly on the second day we're going to go into the first front. And that's when the wind will pick up. We'll have to see where we choose to go into the front. We can choose a bit more, which is why this starts better than the first one. But we can still have up to 6-meter waves and 40 knots of wind if we want to. So we'll see what it takes. But it's still a transatlantic in November on our own, so it's still going to be a full-on. Yeah, there's a bit more choice now. Before it was windy, so there wasn't a lot of choice. And now, I mean, it's still kind of like a Route du Rhum where you've got the north route, which is a bit more full-on, but normally a bit shorter and a bit faster, and then the southern route, which is a bit easier, and you've got to find the right balance between the two. Oh yeah, I mean we're still in November and still racing across the Atlantic, so it's not going to be easy just because we've missed an ex-hurricane. There's still going to be big winds and big waves, and I think there's still going to be boats that break, and we're still going to have to be careful to look after the boat and make sure to finish if we want to finish first.